Good afternoon, collectives. I hope you're doing well, staying balanced and at peace. I got into the energy here and I wrote down split decks. An ex is trying to cover up his story and could be on the run. A Queen of Wands in reverse is going through endings and conflict. They're very aggressive. They have a lot of tension going on in their life, in their mind, body. Luck is on your side. Someone spying on you is getting caught in divine timing. X is getting charged for trying to sabotage your life with the director. Could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're concerned about having to face a judge. You're flying high with God, and God is hiding your ships coming in. A nephew worked with your ex, or a letter E, that after breaking up with him, became an enemy. Frenemy, enemy. Do these first. Yeah, these people. Let me check these first. These people wanted you going through conflict. God is bringing death to them, bringing you fights, people being in competition with you, your rivals, these aggressive, tension-filled, ego-filled people that do nothing but bring you conflict. You're in hermit mode, finding out, getting downloads and stuff about these people. They're being investigated about their chattiness and their gossip, their communications. The investigators are very curious and witty, of course. The investigators are bringing you a Ten of Cups, or you're just in your Ten of Cups energy. You're defending yourself, you're protecting yourself. These people could be thinking about you, the memories that you shared, all the burdens and stress and anxiety that they cause to try to burn you out here. They're feeling disconnected because they know that they're getting arrested. You have an upright man of law here that's bringing you love. They have feelings, emotions for you, intuitionally and spiritually. He could be making plans, waiting, making a decision. Or you might have to do that, or you both. There is a King of Swords that's in defeat and failure here. They're bitter, they feel betrayed, they're exhausted. They can feel like collapsing and giving up because someone loves you, and that's being hidden. There's a King of Cups in reverse that got paid opportunities, money, drugs. They could be taking a break here from doing drugs with the Queen of Swords. Taking a break from a Queen of Swords. Or not coming towards you or approaching you. They're giving up. You're in your Queen of Swords energy. You're very ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, loyal, faithful. You're a planner. These people are going through loss and grief, disappointment. They got blinded by others, or they wanted to do this to you, And these people have a tower coming in for doing that. They're under judgment for it as well. You're a very exciting person. You're introvert and extrovert. You're very energetic, fearless, creative. And these people wanted to do nothing but bring in disputes, to bully you, to stress you out, to give you conflict and arguments. You're leaving behind all that bullshit. These people are in the hanged man position over it. Because you're getting a home. You're getting a union here. Stability, belonging, celebrations. There's an Empress in reverse that can't hide her mask here. About being a man stealer, taking your man. You have truth and clarity over this. There's a King of Pentacles that acted childish about a collaboration that they did. They celebrated too early. They can't get creative anymore on how to take your Wheel of Fortune. They're repeating karmic cycles because they're connected to Satan. There is a Queen of Cups that's trying to pretend to be naive to a man of law here about a house. There could be a person of law that's trying to act like they don't know anything about a house. You have boundaries up to this. Person of law. They're doing magic over your life here, over your homes. This Hierophant is a hoarder. They're possessive. They're insecure. You've closed the cycle here. Your resources are getting balanced. You'll be able to have flexibility. Continue on adapting. You could be this High Priestess, and you Divine Masculine, you're this Knight of Swords here, and you guys are stars. God's bringing you two together because of your efforts and success and achievements in life. You're both independent without each other, and you make a great team. You're both self-sufficient. Your commitment and dedication, work and effort is paying off. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's going through failures and loss, with a King of Wands in reverse. Your wishes are getting fulfilled. You're going to have contentment and pleasure. While these people are trapped, restricted, feel like victims and helpless and powerless and blinded, just like they tried to do to you. There's a Nine of Pentacles, walking away, letting go, leaving behind. Trying to get you stuck and being stalemate. Trying to make you be in denial about having to make difficult choices. Because they're probably in that energy now. Over having a family here. Or you're in your Ten of Pentacles energy, and these people are having sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. They're at their breaking point over this. They're very negative. There's a Knight of Swords in reverse that's in heartbreak. Because it's harvest time. You have rewards. You have results from your growth. You've made progress while being patient. You planned and focused. There's a King of Cups in reverse that wanted success and victory over your life. They're not divinely protected. They act as though they were. You're looking ahead from this person that doesn't give to you, that holds back from you. They're going through hardships, loss. They could be isolated, feeling abandoned. They could be unemployed, going through struggles, failures, and losses because of the choices that they made. These opportunities, these fantasies and illusions that they made up. To an emperor. There's an emperor bringing in you justice. There's fast movement with this because you've stood in your strength. Y'all, I can't take this anymore. I have no furniture and my knee is killing me. So I don't have support when I sleep, or I guess I'm gonna have to bunch up like a hoodie and put it underneath my knee and rest it today. We have a nephew that talks shit about you, or is talking shit about a storage, what he could have in a storage shed or unit or units, and about money laundering, a disorganized crime, probably about life insurances. They want to take over the world. They could have a sealed educational background. They're going broke. They were told to fall back. He doesn't care about your well-being. They were part of trying to give you bank issues because they're selfish. They're under judgment. They could be having bank issues now because they're selfish. They're an evildoer. They're going to get arrested. They're part of the CIA spy program here. The DEA wants revenge on this person for meth, or the DEA wants revenge on a sister that does meth. UWJYL, or loser, worked with the corrupt justice system to get you unalived. They could have HIV. There's an aunt that worked with her. They were part of wrecking your reputation for your character assassination. They're part of trying to get you trapped in an online relationship with a false reefer. They're wife swappers, husband swappers. A Nine of Swords in reverse is a wife swapper. Could be having sex with your niece. This is a cult. They're insecure because they're impulsive. They worked with a Leo to give you car problems. Now they do. They have an ST. The North Las Vegas Air Force or the Air Force near your area is involved. This is a man baby. They're evil and greedy. Could be an ex-baby daddy. They're feeling weak because they're going to pass away soon. They paid people, practitioners overseas to do black magic on you. They worked with a false military member, or this Leo is. They have a criminal history. They're going through withdrawals. They're trying to sabotage your life. They're trying to trap you, but now they feel trapped. There's a Gemini that had past jobs overwork you. You could have a family in the Air Force here that worked with your past connections, confirmation on past people that all have impulsive behavior. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse that sleeps around with people from past inner circles. They're a hidden enemy. They're going through mayhem. They feel stuck. They're trying to cover up their story about how they accused you of being an addict. We have Project Mary Mac. They worked with the corrupt judge. To cause confusion with the cousin, and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the letter E. That's on the down low. They chase women and men for money. They could be doing this with senators, or have a past history of it, or have connections to. They're projecting chatter. We have Operation Chaos Continuation. They're projecting chatter that you do cocaine. We have COINTELPRO operation. There's a King of Swords in reverse that works with the corrupt political administration. That had something to do with the car wreck that your ancestors protected you from for promotion. They have a low IQ. They're projecting onto you. We have Boats and Docks. Operation Mockingbird. You're getting justice. There's people that stay at hotels and motels around churches, and they do these full moon ritual portal crap shit. They're having intestinal issues. These institutions, the military institutions, have a military study profile on you. These people are in denial that God loves you. These people were part of causing you child abuse on purpose to make your life seem like a maze. They cloned your phone. These people that cloned your phone have loose ends opened up. There is a child being monitored by drones. Or they have loose ends with the child. People who sent you drones here to monitor you are going through financial loss. Things are blowing up in their face. They work for the dark side. There's a Page of Wands that harvests children. They have with sealed criminal records. They spread lies about their past. They're in trouble. There's a mother figure that worked with a Capricorn, or it could be a Capricorn. Take it how it resonates to make you look like a pedophile. There is a male figure in your family or ex-family, could have the letter D or T or worked with one. They're part of the CIA behavior control experiments and the Operation MK Ultra. They're a thief. They're having sleepless nights, fear and anxiety. There's a Page of Cups that wasn't being careful with his words, and he told on himself about sex energy orgy parties. These flying monkeys that all these people sent into you. Access is denied. Operation Artichoke. Drug trafficking's in the energy. King of Cups in reverse is part of it. Exes don't like their pictures taken with you. Fentanyl's in the energy. Drug trafficking, fentanyl. They wanted to keep you in a bubble about them shipping fentanyl in containers from yards from overseas. They were contracted by the military. They're jealous of you. They created false police reports on you to the law enforcement. They're in spiritual court. They're casting illusions over you to have control. They're trying to control us with the satellites through our cell phones. There's a third party that's in connection to all branches of the military. They said that you're a man stealer, but these people are. These people could be stealing weapons. They made a business off you because you rejected them, and then they burnt you. They're part of the sex trafficking ring. They're trying to escape now for all the spell work that they did on you and to set you up for crimes. These people are liars. There are overseas transfers, money transfers. On the dark web, these people are greedy, prideful. They're following you, or they got fired from following you. These people are fake. They're frenemies. They're insane in the membrane, and now they're trying to damage control about whacking people and erasing your childhood memories. They're getting bad news over this. There's a King of Pentacles in reverse that works at the Fallon test site. Has connections to people at Area 51. They're having endings. They sleep around. We have B, R, P, and Q. And L. Your angels are protecting you from these people that drug and poison you since childhood. They threatened you with jail if you didn't sign something. These people are sluts. Your guides are protecting you from them sexually, energetically. Yeshua is here. Family Jewels operation. These people are obsessed with you. They've been expecting something for being a part of the online adult entertainment. They could get cancer, or a cancer is evil eyeing you because it's proven that they're a user. Could be an in-law or in connection to one. They're part of programming. You could have a mother-in-law or someone in your ex's family works at schools, preschools, colleges, you name it, whatever. They could be trying to mind control the children. If they work at a daycare, that woman needs to be arrested immediately. These people feel alone now. They stole your ideas, trying to make money off of you. Corrupt lawyer was part of isolating you. They're infatuated with you. We have politicians, MJOZG, HAKSI. These people were part of stealing your homes. God loves you. There's an uncle that's lying, that's saying he's not an evildoer. They're part of this psychological warfare. They work for the cartel tunnel system. They're hoeing around. They're insane. They do psychedelics. It's part of your ex-family here. You could have undercovers that have been watching you since childhood here. They're part of child trafficking. They could have tattoos or be connection to one that spreads lies. They're going down. The tattoo person probably snitched on them. We have Project Bluebird. They're a fake chosen. They're entitled, ignorant, cocky, unstable, and crazy. These people were part of getting you fired from past jobs. People from past jobs were jealous of you because you always went above and beyond. We have the letter R. Didn't stop. Could be a Taurus. They're going through losses and failure. They're a player that a detective's been watching them. They're an alcoholic. They're part of the Black Cult Sun. They're an evildoer. They try to act like an upright individual, but they're not. God is protecting you from them. God protected you from getting kidnapped and is continuing. They're an evildoer. They wasted their time, money, and energy over creating this falsehood about you, that you had a mental illness, but they do. Someone with gray hair and brown eyes has a mental illness. I would check the background of these military members, see what type of military missions they had, if they had any type of brain injuries. It could be affecting them to this day. This person is very sneaky. They work with someone with green eyes and blue eyes, and they're afraid about a home. They're throwing up because you're getting victory on this espionage area. S4 is energy harvesting. They're trying to change their story. They're bound to the devil. They're doing something with warehouses and barrels here. They're feeling the pressure. There's a married couple with a truck. That was part of getting you to emotionally manipulate you to sign something. We have Project Shamrock. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse. That could be staying in a penthouse here, or doing sex things in a penthouse, trying to stop your destiny. They do 420. They're a slut, and they do tax fraud. Check the time on that. These people are running away, or these exes are. They're going through disasters now because they tried to create them for you. Your ancestors and your UFO family are protecting you, and they're thinking about that, and they're thinking about your new beginning. These people have heart fog. You're a loyal person. This was an organized crime to lie about you, about a hotel motel. They're facing imprisonment now, or they're lying about a hotel motel. They're in conflict over your beauty and their debt. These people are serial killers. They wanted you deserted. They wanted you to die. They're trying to clean this up. They're trying to camouflage who they are. They're trying to hide in your energy over being fraudulent and having attachments in third parties. Your home is being protected by your UFO family. Your UFO family had a meeting, and these people are at their breaking point, or they had a meeting and they're at their breaking point. These were past life connections to chase you into this. They couldn't drug and poison you to assassinate you. Some of these people most of these people live at a distance from you that you let go. You have a soulmate coming in. You're at peace. You're getting a gift. These people are trying to cover up that they were partners in crime to cause you emotional storms. Now they're clinging. Spirit says, open up your heart. One day you will go on a date. Or someone you dated may want to confess to you. Or someone you're going to date is going to bring you in clarity. It's happening now. These people do nothing but chase you to try to gain power. The tunnel system in reverse is here as well. They have tunnel vision. These people are jealous of your vision, so they want to take you out. They can't spy on you anymore. There's an ex-spouse or partner that has a boat that's trying to hide surveillance here about a child. Or they acted childishly and they do nothing but party. They could have done something to a child at a party or got an underage child pregnant. They wanted you distracted to end you and to bury you. You could be this main female, or there's a female involved, of course, to mind control you. This was a crime of passion. These people have cloudy judgment. They wanted to make you look like you work for Satan. These people are obsessed. They still continue to curse you, and all it's going to do is bring them in conflict. And more shocking news. They abused and neglected you over money. These people are in sorrow now. They may want to apologize for being in their pride and having mean, fiery spirits, or there's a fire sign in the energy. There's a couple that watches you on social media, wanted you to commit suicide, but all things are possible through Christ. And now they're having nostalgia for you. They're thinking about you. They're longing for you. You're not in a cult, and they want a second chance. You're healing. You're using your intuition, staying away from them because they're facing karma, and they're trying to keep this a secret. Someone you divorced is a secret, crazy, insane admirer here that acts as though they're not in their ego, but they are. They could be feeling regretful because they're getting arrested. It's proven that they're a pervert because they sleep with family members. You could have had a family with this person. They feel trapped because they try to trap you with the neighborhood. Now they're facing legal proceedings, possibly over a house as well, and they feel broken. Let's see what the time is. Sorry, I gotta get a drink. There's a director that is not getting justice. They cannot negotiate their way out of trying not to look like a thug. They're under spiritual court. Or trying to gamble with your life and their life. It's been proven that they're a play bunny. There's a military member in headquarters that's part of hunting you. Their partner in crime didn't work out here. About a food pantry. Could be a warden. They try to get you pulled over for a ticket. Someone in the energy lied about being pregnant. There was a contract made to fuck up with their tires. They're getting booked. These people, this woman, this director, cannot supply her drinking alcoholic problem. They said that you were psycho and crazy, but she is. She could be head of HR in the institution or in connection to someone who was part of controlling your life. HR where you work. They could have given drugs to a student or acted childishly, delivering something full force. And there's evidence about this, about her trying to control your life, be your daddy here. They wanted your car repo, but they worked with the lawyer in reverse, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're facing imprisonment because they said that you were a cheater, that you accepted payments for being a whore. Now they're facing courthouse issues. They tested you on this to try to sabotage your life with a director. A director has something negative in their desk about your welfare here. There's a subpoena that she's getting. She tried to get you detained. She taught these people. Acted concerned. There's people in the tunnel system here that the blackout force is not protecting. Could be a King of Pentacles in reverse that needs welfare, mental. There's a cop that is aware of a clerk in reverse and their connections. They're having car problems. They were part of trying to get you to have a retainer and being your daddy. They do illegal activity with the cartel or in connection to. They're a joker. There's a co-worker that's toxic, that's a false reefer. It could be a Queen of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Cups in reverse, or work with a King of Cups in reverse and a police officer in reverse. That upright police officers know about getting paid back to do so. There's a King of Wands in reverse that was told to slow down about their jealousy and trying to bring you in a storm with a game warden that's part of this network. There's evidence about this corrupt justice system. Now they're crying that they found out that they're not an upright police officer and that they do drugs. They said that you did. There's a judge that knows about this joker that works in an office here. Or there's a judge that's a joker in his office. He had an affair. He cheats. He could have an STD. He, she. They're getting charged. They're getting their home repo. They're getting a notice of it if they haven't already because of their illegal activity. They're having legal issues. They need anger management. They try to bring you in fines and fees with someone they worked with. Could be a politician that's going through conflict that can't run. That was part of popping you, creating false police reports. They're going to need bail and they're depressed. They're part of this coven. They use their resources. They're losing resources because of a divorce. They're sorry, not sorry. They're running with the King of Swords in reverse, or King of Swords in reverse is running with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This third party that stole your man. They can't hide from what they talked shit about you to other people. There's a throwaway phone that they may have, and they're getting charged. Spirit says, divine timing on your honeymoon. This person that you're going to go on your honeymoon with is going to tell you about your narcissist exes that live at a distance from you. Desolate. Spirit's a desolate. These people are desolate. Take caution with an air sign. They want to return and have sex with you. Spirit says, do not communicate back to them. They're still confused about their sexuality during this Mercury retrograde, that they want to return. Continue to use your intuition. They got someone pregnant, gambled with their life, with the fire sign that spies on you. Continue to manifest. Stay away from these gold diggers. Continue to have patience, so these cycles can end. These people are going through karmic cycles over and over again. Stay away from them, move on, open up your heart. You're moving, and these people are going to be going through challenges while you're on vacation, having the time and love of your life. Luck is on your side. Your guardian angels are protecting that. There could be pets. Your pets that you used to have could have health issues here. If you have any pets, please keep a close eye on them. Pay attention to their health, their urine, their poop. If they're sneezing a little more, if they're hacking more than usual hairballage shit, pay attention to that, okay? These people are lying about the health of your pets. There's a war, the health of their pets. They could be trying to sacrifice animals. There's a water sign that does this. There's a water sign from your past that wants to date you, wants a commitment with you, but you're moving on. You divorce this fucker from the past. You could also have Earth in their chart as well. You let go of that person. There's a Queen of Pentacles that's in despair because she worked, or it's proven that she's not an official upright person, and she worked with a corrupt official person, or an official person is arresting her. There's a wealthy man in reverse. Could be a lawyer that cannot send you a message of concern about a great fortune. The main male in your story here got paid to bring you courthouse issues and to kill you with the community in reverse. But there's change for them. They're in bad health. This could be a mature man in reverse that worked with the main female that he's married to, or this mother figure that are thieves. They toiled and labored to keep you homeless. Their pathway has ended. To them coming back into your life and pretending to love you and be innocent. Someone you had a child with, they're losing their home, they're in their thoughts. They got a message of concern over you getting set in love and you not having educational issues. Their journey has ended. They're in poverty now over getting opportunities and money to take people out, you out. There's a family that's concerned because of the job, the payment they took, probably the job they got paid to do. Something's happening right now to this false family and this false married couple. They have to face a judge because they faked having a relationship with you and you've been expecting that. We have Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. I'm going to do a few more. Virgo, Libra. Circle time. Okay, you're flying off here. With luck on your side. You're standing in your bear straight. And your ancestors are protecting you. And protecting your move. Continue to use your intuition. Continue to be mysterious and continue to pull the rugs out from underneath these asses of these wannabe, sly, slick, foxy people. Continue to stay balanced. Continue to use your wisdom so these people can go to prison. They're jumpy because of your awakening. You're getting a new car soon. You have new beginnings coming in and that's locked in. You're a very abundant person. You're very creative. And you have strong discernment. And you stand in your strength. I love you, collective. You're very adaptive. And these people try to copy you. And that's been exposed. Continue to stay stubborn. You have abundance on your side. And these groups of people are trying to find out about your ships coming in, these energy vampires that are nervous about doing spell work on you that God's protecting you from. God says continue to nurture yourself, and He'll continue to protect you because you are loyal to Him and you are loyal to the commitment that He's bringing into you. That's going to bring in abundance, gentleness, fertility, and the man's going to nurture you and love you right. Not like these past psycho freak fucks. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. My hair is kind of weird today. It's not. I need to put it up. Anyway, I love you, collective. It's gross today. I don't care. Love you. Have a good blessed day. Bye.